Hey y'all, this is my review for Insecure episode 8 titled Choices, okay? We have 2 episodes left, and that's it. Where did the time go? Where did the season go? To be honest though, I feel like not that much has happened in the season, so it should be really easy for them to just wrap up everything in a nice little bow, not kill anyone off, or, put Issa with the wrong guy, that wrong guy being Nathan. Now, as for her being with Lawrence, I'm still on the fence with that, still. And I need one more episode, just one more to see if I want her with Lawrence. But anyway, we open up the episode at Issa's place. She's in bed with Nathan, and they're just talking. She's talking about how she can't believe Tiffany is moving to Denver. And, he's comforting her, saying that, we can always visit. You can always visit. I don't have to. Oh, and look at Nathan's ass. I mean, it's cute. It's not giving what I thought it would give. I don't know. It's just, I think it really just ruins it because I just don't see the chemistry between him and Issa. Like, on Kendrick Sampson's Instagram, there's a video with him with Jay Ellis, Lawrence, and they're both dressed alike in like the black sweater and gold chain. And I was like, they have more chemistry than Issa and Nathan. And Nathan and Lawrence, I would like to see it. And I honestly think I keep talking about Issa and Nathan chemistry being off because I can't see Nathan with a woman. I'm sorry, that's just how I feel. But back to the episode. So they're talking in the bathroom and Nathan proposes to Issa that they should move in together. They are moving really fast. Like, only a couple weeks have gone by since the last episode. They are moving way too fast. And speaking from someone who used to live with an ex, I'm not moving in with anybody if we haven't been together at least 3 years. At least. Nathan's reasoning is, his stuff is already there most of the time. He loves waking up to Issa. It'd be convenient and cheap, of course. And she's like, wow. Like, she's hesitant to the idea, but then she's thinking, you know what? Maybe we should talk about it. I don't know. That's a recipe for disaster. I mean, I love that Nathan is like, he's in. Like, he loves Issa. He's grown, like, from when we first met him. Nathan reminds me of Aiden from Sex and the City. You just know eventually Issa's gonna break his fucking heart. Like, you know it. Yeah, I think I would be the same way if I used anyone's toothbrush, including my partner's. Like, nah. So next scene, we're at Issas Art Walk that she planned. It looks like it's a success, and she's walking with this white guy that's in charge of the water company. We've seen him in a couple episodes ago, and he's telling her how great of a job she's doing, and also gives her a job offer as well. I love this for Issa. I mean, she's doing something that she loves to do. From season 1, we saw her at a job that she hated, around with people she really didn't care for, and she felt like she didn't have a voice. So now this is just like a complete 180 in the right direction. So relatable, right? We also see Issa walk past a group of local artists that turned her event down a few episodes ago, and it looks like they changed their mind. And here goes this strange lady again. Apparently Issa saved her life twice, and a little dark humor. She tells Issa that she's glad she stopped at the art walk on her way to the bridge. And just stares at her. So then we see that Nathan and his cousin is at the event, and Issa and Nathan are just lovey-dovey. And then we see Molly, Kelly, and her brother teasing her from behind. Is this the first time we've seen Issa's brother this season? I think so. And where is Tiffany? Like, I feel like she's rarely in the picture now, too. I'm pretty sure that has to do with what's going on behind the scenes, because we know, like, Amanda don't really fuck with the cast like that, and vice versa. So as the ladies are walking, Molly lets them know that her and Torian are on their second date, and she's planning to fuck. Hopefully. I want this for Molly. Molly also tells them that her parents have still not gotten their will together, and she's frustrated about that. And then this is where Kelly offers to help her with this. I actually forgot what Kelly does. Because they really don't spend that much time on character development with this show outside of Issa, Molly, and Lawrence. But I think Kelly is in like finances. Next scene, Issa's walking to her car with her assistant, and they see Crenshaw, of all people, waiting out in front for her. It looks like he's gotten over his little beef with Issa, because now he's asking her to collaborate with him on him opening a store soon. Basically, he saw how she organized this art walk event. He tried to do something similar on his own, but he don't know how to do the building permits, like all the red tape shit about it. That's also another reason why he wants her help. I don't know, like, he's fine and all, but the way he came at Issa trying to fuck up her bad because he was in his feelings, and she was only trying to help him at the end of the day, I probably would have been like, you know what, thank you for your services, but I have other offers that I'm interested in. But he tells her just to think about it, and then he walks off and gives his sexy ass smile and glance and goes back to his car. I see what y'all doing, writers. Please do not put them together at the last minute. Even though in this little scene right here, they have more chemistry. Next scene, we're back at Issa's, and she's having a conversation with her mirror self. So she got emailed the job offer, and it looks like it's gonna be quite lucrative for her, and she's excited. So then we cut to Issa and her assistant showing off a new venue to her corporate sponsor she's about to work for. It looks like as soon as they go into the venue, we're going into a dream sequence, and you know, Issa's being her bad bitch self, like she's a businesswoman. It looks like she got it all together. We see her speaking confidently. I remember like in the first episode she wasn't, and now she's just super confident. Honestly, I was kind of confused. I was like, okay, did we do another time jump? Or is this just the dream sequence? I was just waiting. Okay, Issa in first class with the hair laid. Yes, I love this. And then she's sitting across from Ty Dolla $ign. Look, if I had a gun to my head and was told to name one song by him, I'd be gone. I can't name one song by him, but I know the youngsters think he's popular. So we're continuing in this dream sequence where Issa is being her fully realized bad bitch self, and we see Nathan, and they're both in this beautiful home together. It looks like Nathan is thriving in his career as well. So we see that she moved out of her neighborhood and she lives in this beautiful place in West Hollywood. I mean, at least she's still in LA. Okay, so we're finally back to present day, and Issa's just still talking to her mirror self at this point. So next scene, we're with Molly at her parents' house, and we see she invited Kelly over to help her parents with their will. So this conversation discussing Molly's parents' finances is very uncomfortable for them, which is probably the reason why they waited so long to do it. Even though they're uncomfortable, Kelly has her professional hat on right now, and she's letting them know that it's an easy process for her and they're gonna get through it. And she is really bonding with Molly's mom right now. So next scene, we're now back with Issa, meeting with Crenshaw after he texts her to link up. So at first she tells Crenshaw that she's not interested in his offer, but then he says that he's building this store and he has the perfect space for it, and he wants to enlist her to make different events for their community. And I'm guessing she can't work for the corporate sponsors as well as Crenshaw at the same time. She has to do either or. So after Crenshaw lays out his proposal to Issa, she actually does relate to most of it, and she tells him she'll think about it. Okay, so we're fast forwarding with Issa and her assistant again, and they're meeting up with Crenshaw in his place of business. Now, I don't even know if this is a dream sequence yet, but it looked like she accepted his offer. Yeah, this is a dream sequence. Like, Issa's gone through 3 outfits already. So this episode is definitely highlighting the choices that Issa has in front of her. So I'm guessing the first daydream was if she goes with the higher corporate ups, the sponsors of the water company. And now she's seeing what her life would be like if she goes with Crenshaw. Damn, he fine. I'm sorry, I just had to pause and just say that. Okay, Issa's still a bad bitch, and she's a community hero, it looks like. Oh my God, I did not see a Tyra Banks cameo coming. I really did not. Okay, so she's accepting the key to the city of Inglewood. So in this dream sequence, Issa's still in the same place, but Nathan's living with her, and he's actually kind of like a house husband. He greets her at the door with a cocktail, which would be amazing if my partner greeted me after a long date with a cocktail he made. That would be in my dream sequence. But anyway, it looks like going with Crenshaw didn't bring as much money as going with the corporate sponsors did. So she's still doing the super to the building as a side hustle. But at the same time, she's an asset to her community and doing, the good work. I'm sorry. the other reality looked better. And I think there's a way she can do both. Like, you can still represent your community and give back and still be, paid. And then all of a sudden, here come Lawrence popping up in her dream sequence, dressed the same way Nathan was. And then speaking of choices, the choice of Nathan or Lawrence has now bled into her career choices. She still loves him. And they have chemistry. I love them together, but it's mess. It's mess. And now we're back to present day Issa, not sure if she wants that reality to come true. So next scene, we're back at Molly's place. It looks like they finally got everything handled. Her mom and dad finally got the will situation together thanks to Kelly's help. And why it looked like Kelly is just meeting Molly's parents for the first time? Like, the way she was bonding with her mom, you would think her mom didn't even know who she was. Molly's parents then tell her, thank you for doing this and pushing us and finally getting this done. She leaves to her car and it looks like she's upset. I'm guessing thinking about your parents' mortality, does weigh heavy on you. I personally still have not talked to my mom yet about wills and arrangements for, when she's not here, because shit is difficult to talk about. Now, hands in the chat of who thought that something bad was going to happen to Molly in this scene right here. Like, it just seemed I just felt so uneasy. I was like, wait, is somebody going to mug her? Or is a car going to smash into her? Like, I was just like, woof, nothing happened. Because still, I'm on edge because I still think they're going to try to kill somebody off before this season is over. So as Molly's crying, she gets a phone call from Torian. It looked like she totally forgot they were supposed to have a date tonight. Yeah, Molly don't look like she in the mindset for a date right now. And unfortunately, she has to cancel on Torian. But Torian looks like a good man. He's a good man, Savannah. So he's understanding, and I think Molly tells him what's going on. So they agree to meet another time. Aww. He's like, let me know if you want to talk about it. Molly, don't fumble this bag. You messed it up with Jared, and you messed it up with Andrew. Do not mess it up with Torian. So next scene, we're back with Issa. She's pacing back and forth in her bathroom with her mirror self looking at her. Issa is coming to terms how she's subconsciously thinking about Lawrence. Next, we see Issa talking to Molly, and she's trying to figure out which career path to go on. She says with NBW, she's worried about being a sellout. And then with Crenshaw, she's just not sure, would she thrive as much. Girl, go for the coin. You can still help your community. Trust me. Exactly, Molly. Like, it's not all or nothing in this case. It's really not. Like, you can still get the bag either way. You can work with both of them. And also, why would she go with Crenshaw and then not even like a few weeks ago, like they weren't even speaking and he was putting her on blast? Like, what if that happens again? Molly basically telling Issa, just go with your gut. Like, you know what's best for you. You probably already know which decision you want to go with. So as Molly gets off the phone with Issa, she gets a knock on her door, and it's a delivery of wine and wings. And those are Wingstop wings. And she finds out that it's from Torian because she couldn't make their date and she wasn't feeling great. He texts her, wings and wine make everything feel better. And they do. They do. Ugh. If somebody sent my ass wings and wine, we fucking and we get married. Wings are my love language, amongst other things, but wings as well. Oh, that is so nice. Why am I feeling like this? You know what? I'm hungry. I also have a date in like an hour. Sorry, don't mind me. Girl, I'll be smiling to myself too. Molly is cheesed up. Lord, and especially if they got my order right, lemon pepper wings, all flat, side of ranch. So next scene, we're back at Issa and Nathan's coming over with dinner. Issa is again hallucinating Lawrence in Nathan's place. So Nathan comes back into the room as Nathan, and now we see Issa just looking unsure of herself, like why she keep hallucinating Lawrence. And that is where the episode ends. Now, I gotta be honest, y'all. As a whole, I did not like this episode. It was my least favorite of the entire season. I feel like this was just like a filler episode, and we only have 2 episodes left. So I think this episode really wasted a lot of time, and literally not that much went on in this episode, like not at all. And then the two dream sequences felt like they took up 10 minutes, which is like, what, a third of the episode? Yeah, I feel like they wasted a lot of time with this. They could have like gotten all this done in like 6 minutes and give us more story. I'm sure they'll do better next week. Next week looked like the shit's about to hit the fan. But yeah, I didn't like this episode, y'all. I mean, it had its moments, of course, but I'm hoping 9 and 10 deliver. Ooh, fingers crossed, because you know, the HBO shows, for some reason, they have a problem with wrapping up the series finales. I would love to know what y'all think about this episode and which career path y'all think she's gonna choose. What else? Anything else? Yeah, like I'm just hoping the next 2 episodes are better than this one. I'm hoping episode 10 is like a good 40 minutes or an hour. We deserve like a 1-hour finale. I really think we do. If that's confirmed, somebody let me know in the comments. But with that, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see y'all for the next episode. Bye.